Hey, silly goose! I know you just got done hitting your geek bar for the 500th time today, and you're about to go back on the hub for the 83rd time today. But hear me out. Do you ever find yourself being extremely upset with your intrusive thoughts? If so, follow me. This is literally your mind, when you decided to let yourself be cucked by the interdimensional aliens messing with your brain. Sit in the chair, little bro, and watch as these demons toy with your mind. You see, people get intrusive thoughts usually when they have OCD, or in your case, watching the hub 83 times a day and annihilating 10 geek bars in 1 week. Stop allowing yourself to be mind-controlled by your own brain. Because at the end of the day, it is you who is in control of your own mind. You see, a good way to stop these thoughts from manifesting is to simply walk out of the prison your own thoughts have you in. You have the power to walk out of toxic situations with people and your own mind. I suggest, if you haven't already, get in contact with God. Having a spiritual connection to the source of life will ease your mind in knowing that whatever happens will happen. We will die no matter what happens to us. So the best thing you can do is live your life and spread love to every inch of the universe. Please be kind to yourself and others. Take care. Hey, Sigma! I know you're a bit busy talking to your kitten on Discord and scrolling through brain rot, but hear me out. I estimate that 80% of the world's population is unaware and unmindful, but that doesn't have to be you. Come with me. This is your brain when you go through life scrolling on TikTok and gooning to videos of Ruby Rose. Take a hard look. Pretty scary, right? That's you for real, lil bro. Now let me show you something else. This is your brain when you cut out the excess scrolling and start being more aware. See how bananas this room looks? So clear and pristine, just waiting to be filled up with creative insights. See, the lizard people have all of us in a spell, but it doesn't have to be this way. So what can you do to put an end to the mystical spell we call brain rot? Maybe put down the phone for a bit and go on a walk. Go touch some grass, or whatever the cool kids say. Just know you are in control. Stop being a beta and become a true Sigma. Take a moment to enjoy this view. Stay hard. Hey Sigma, I know you're busy trying to lock in on some hawk tuah from the goth girl at the bar, but hear me out. Did you ever think that your lustful intentions could have dire consequences for your spiritual, mental, and emotional health? Let me show you something. This is literally your brain. When you restrain from your animalistic nature of wanting to fornicate with girls out of hedonism. See how colorful and skibidi this looks? So full of energy and passion. This could be you for real. When you decide to act out your lustful desires in a way that is unhealthy, you can expect your brain to look exactly like this. Dirty, stinky, and worst of all, cluttered. This is what happens when you act out in the will of the devil. You see, fornication in of itself isn't inherently bad, but it's the intention behind it that can define the outcome. Having a goon sesh with a girl you don't like in anyway is overall unhealthy because you've allowed yourself to be cucked by the devil within you. Not very skibidi of you, lil bro. The only way to conquer this lustful beast within you is for one to stop gooning on the hub and actually get to know a woman emotionally and mentally. This will ensure that you're gooning with the right women that God has aligned you with at that very moment. Consider transforming your lust into a solid grind that will be witnessed by all corners of the universe. Peace out. Hey cool guy, I know your girlfriend just broke up with you because you were caught talking to furries on Discord, and you're dying to go drunk driving in your new 2024 Ford F-250. But hear me out. Did you know that as a society, we are more divided and alone than ever before? Come with me. This is the society we are heading to in the next 20 years. Looks not so Sigma, huh? The only way to stop this society from manifesting is the power of love. Crazy idea, isn't it? You see, the world is actually very beautiful, but it's losing its color. If everyone started utilizing the power of love, we could change the course of history. Crazy to think in a world so corrupt that something so simple as love could work. Imagine a world with peace, a world where everyone on the planet is abundant, physically and spiritually. We can get there, but it takes cooperation from everyone, including you. I hate to sound cringe, but love is the most powerful force in the universe. Loving yourself and finding someone to love is a force to be reckoned with. The most powerful union in the universe, masculine and feminine, is so unbalanced it's heartbreaking. Aligning yourself with high morals and a desire to help others, and forming a community with like-minded people, will launch the human race into a world of beauty and love. All it takes is some effort. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Take care. Hey Pookie Bear, I know you just got done chiefing the Benjamin for the 300,000th time, and you're getting ready to go take your clapped Infinity G35 to a street takeover. But listen closely. Did you know that you have access to an infinite amount of psychic insight? Let me show you something. You see, every human on this earth is intuitive in one way or another, but you choose to silence the whisper of God. By doing things you know aren't right, you actively choose to disregard the power you hold, which can lead to unfortunate consequences within your mind. When you don't listen to yourself, you are actively cutting yourself off from a powerful spiritual connection, doing exactly what the lizard people want you to do, absolutely aiding in the demise of our spiritual sovereignty. Quite the L you're taking there, lil bro. Unfortunately, because of the programming of our subconscious mind, a lot of powerful intuitives can go about their life unaware of the power they hold. Our divine power is being made to seem like it's nothing. If you can imagine it, you can manifest it. Keeping your imagination firm and strong is a power within itself. There's a special force within you that grants you access to those creative insights. Following that whisper from God will grant you a mind so sharp you can slice through any obstacle that stands in your way. Pay attention to your heart, mind, and soul, and become the best version of yourself. Not only for you, for the world. Hey lil bro, I know you're a bit upset because you just got posted on r/niceguys on Reddit, and you're about to buy Tinder Gold so you can talk to your zero matches. But hear me out. Did you ever think that girls are naturally creeped out by you? Because they can sense your lustful energy? Come with me. You see, this is literally how women see you. Absolutely diabolical, lil bro. just consistently sabotaging the vibe. You're definitely scaring the huzz. By thinking only about gooning, you definitely emit a sort of stinky energy. That'll be 500,000 ore, lil buddy. You see, women are very smart and intuitive creatures. They can pick up on almost anything. And when you're constantly being lustful and thinking only about gooning with women, women will feel that and most of the time think you're creepy. Maybe consider deleting those 27 terabytes on your flash drive. You see, if you actually wanted to meet a special lady, you should have different intentions with them that are not hedonistic in nature. Maybe consider looking for a real good friend when you're on those dating apps. Maybe consider making your pure intentions clear if you have them. Maybe stop thinking that life revolves around goon sessions and Benjamins. You see, being in control of your forbidden desires will actually attract positive people in your life. When you choose to think in a desperate way, you will attract nothing good in your life. Only sadness and despair. Peace out, dog. Hey, Skibidi Sigma. I know you're about to head out to the furry convention, and you're also busy trying to rizz up your AI girlfriend. But hear me out. Did you know that the world is blessed with powerful spiritual symbols that you're able to receive intuitive information from? Let me show you something. See, the lizard people don't want you to know that certain symbols can speak to our subconscious mind. Unfortunately, you're constantly consuming lizard people entertainment when you could be consuming some intuitive insights from some Sigma symbols. They have you mind-controlled, buddy, old pal. You see, every time you look at a symbol such as this one, it is a direct frequency being sent right to your brain. You are straight up being domed up by some risen insights. You see, God puts these symbols here for us to utilize in positive ways. He actually made some Sigma art for all of us to enjoy. But you choose to ignore it. You choose to think these symbols have no meaning. Or you think they're evil. The only evil symbol on this planet, in my humble opinion, is a Luciferian pentagram. Except if you are not energetically aligned with such a symbol, then it will have no effect on you. God will always protect his children from a beta symbol from the devil. But you cannot fear certain symbols. Accept their presence and know God is protecting you. Stay hard. Hey, Mr. Super Cool Guy. I know you're about to head out to the 24-hour massage parlor, and you're upset because you got rug pulled on that meme coin you invested in. But hear me out. Did you know the lizard people want to put brain chips in us and absolutely destroy our spiritual connection? Let me show you something. You see, our brain is literally a supercomputer that is capable of things beyond our comprehension. A computer that can catch a virus, of course. There are people who are so cucked by the idea that a beta piece of technology is going to make them 100 times more smarter than they are. Sounds like you might need it at that point, little buddy. Unfortunately, in this day and age, people are worshiping lizard people that are gooning to the idea of your spiritual sovereignty being destroyed by promising you infinite knowledge and abilities that you could possibly obtain naturally. You see, the brain chip thing is such a conspiracy theory that it's never been talked about by a certain someone on this planet whatsoever. It's totally not being tested and manufactured at all right now. They totally didn't say hundreds of millions would have this brain chip. Mark of the beast this, mark of the beast that. If you think putting an alien piece of technology in your brain is a good idea, you might actually be cooked, lil bro. But I get it. You want the knowledge of God the easy way, instead of actually working for it. Not based. Take care. Hey buddy, old pal, I know you're a bit upset because the course you bought from that shady crypto bro turned out to be a scam, and you're trying to numb the agony of existence by hopping on the PlayStation for 18 hours a day. But hear me out. Did you realize the world is full of patterns and synchronicities? Come with me. You see, the world has a frequency that was designed perfectly, yet we are unable to recognize it. The alien brain rot virus that clouds our mind makes us think that things are just a coincidence and suppresses our ability to control the simulation, when in reality, there's a synchronization of the world that you can tap into. By being mindful of every thought you have and every action you take, you start to gain some awareness. When you start to gain just a little bit of awareness, you start to notice a bit of a pattern in the way the world works and the way it doesn't. You will start to notice every tiny detail of everything ever. You will start to notice certain themes within your everyday life. Maybe you'll realize the world we are currently in is structured to surpass our ability to follow the white rabbit and know the true pattern of life. We are so cucked in our $1,600 one-bedroom apartments with gray hardwood floors, it's insane. You see, having the simple knowing that things are actually not what they seem will grant you an insight so profound. You will feel like everything you've been taught to know is a lie. But once you notice the pattern, you can learn to control it and create your own personal fulfilling pattern that will benefit you and the world. Hey friend, I know you're excited because 2025 is going to be the year you finally lock in, and you're just itching to catch the new episode of the Talk to a podcast. But listen closely. Do you know that the struggles you face will actually make you more powerful in this life and the next? Take a look. You see, your mindset about the trials and tribulations you face will actually affect the outcome of what's happening. Your thoughts and emotions actually dictate your reality, believe it or not. Instead of having so much resistance against things you can't control, try letting things flow like a beautiful river within your mind. When you're going through struggles in this earth, the worst thing you can do is sit in your room, rotting for days on end. You're just begging to feel utterly hopeless about life at that point. Putting the phone down and being mindful within yourself and what your goals are will help you feel more positive during life's expected struggles. When you face these challenges in life, the best thing you can do is embrace it. Allowing yourself to be happy regardless of your situation is the most powerful thing you can do for yourself. Having that positive outlook can move mountains for you. As a new season on this planet approaches, things might get a bit more weird in this world. The best thing you can do is to be the best person you can be, and continue having a positive outlook on life to the fullest extent you can. Life is beautiful and so are you. Take care. Hey pal, I know you're busy locking in on your degree at TikTok University, and you're a bit stressed because your horoscope said you'd have a bad day today. But listen closely. Did you know that it's crucial to be very careful of who you share your energy with? Crazy to think you can't just hang around everyone, huh? Take a look. Whenever you're talking with someone, the vibes could either feel super based or super mid. You might actually feel like something about that person is a bit off. and you just don't know why. We as humans are constantly sharing energy with each other. Sometimes the energy we give out can be siphoned and taken advantage of. Certain people have more energy than others, and unfortunately it can make some toxic people pretty upset. Being mindful of how you share your abundant energy source will grant you an ability to sift through energy vampires and drainers. Just be aware of how people start treating you. Just because someone gives you a bad feeling doesn't necessarily mean they're a bad person. Sometimes you just don't rock with someone because they drain your energy. Paying attention to how you're feeling physically when engaging with someone will tell you a lot. If someone is draining you of your power, it's definitely best to stay away. Having those energetic boundaries and trusting yourself could actually save your life one day. Coming from a place of empathy when deciphering these intuitive hints about someone will save you a lot of heartache in the mysterious world of human interactions. Just be careful. Stay safe out there.